This is a comment that I got on my new video, Work is Bad. There's a Chinese saying, it's good to know the truth and sing about it, but it's even better to know the truth and sing about plums. Fuck that saying. You're saying what has to be said, and that's what counts, not some imaginary happiness. I think that depression is not an illness, but it's rather a state of mind that every healthy, smart, and open-minded guy and girl should have. I mean, you just cannot be happy living in this world unless you are stupid, or you're singing about plums instead of truth. I think that there's some significance to that. When you live with a global disaster outside of your window, when you wake up and read the news and it says, we're destroying the planet that we used to live harmoniously with for millions of years, how can you just sing about plums? I mean, for real. Robert Frost says, freedom is finding comfort in your harness. Well, I disagree with that. Freedom is living without a harness. They say anarchy is the age-old concept that nobody is more fit to run your life than you. That's what I love about anarchism. That's what I love about tribalism. We evolved millions of years ago into small, organically, ethnically organized, self-sufficient tribes, and through a series of mistakes, conquest, and brainwashing, we ended up with a global system that's hell-bent on turning life into money. Turning life into death. And people say to me, why can't you just be happy? You know, there's this meme going around, if you're depressed, you're living in the past. If you're anxious, you're living in the future. But if you're at peace, you're living in the present. Well, it's really tough for me to be at peace in the present when I see global destruction out my window and on the news every day. And I don't think that it's a sign of weakness to be upset with this, to be fired up and to say, I'm not going to be happy with the present. I'm going to work towards the future. And it's not to say you have to be anxious. You know, I'm going to focus on the past. And it's not to say you have to be depressed, but you have to synthesize what kind of life do you want? What do you want to teach your children? What do you want to teach your neighbor's children? What do you wish you had been taught? What kind of world do you want? And what do you want to do to get that world? Now, I don't think that being dissatisfied with the current state of global slavery, I don't think that that's depression or anxiety. I think that that's sanity. I think that that's being motivated about making some real changes. I mean, the only other option is to know the truth and sing about plums. I can't do that.